Okay, I want to do a revision or an addendum. I mentioned in a video earlier where I saw a vision of Donald Trump. Actually, I saw a vision of the return of Christ and the angels and the armies of heaven coming down riding white horses. And they appeared really white, but white like the color white, not like white people. And they all had, there was a group of them that looked just like Donald Trump. They had their hair, and I just now, the Lord just gave me a revelation. He showed me what's going to happen. Those who pierced, basically Donald Trump is going to heaven, is what I'm telling you. He, out of all the 5 were wise and 5 were foolish, and out of all the weeds among the wheat, and the grapes that were thrown into the winepress of God's wrath, and all the Christians who are lukewarm, you who are lukewarm, God's going to vomit you up. Donald Trump's not one of them. Donald Trump makes it to heaven. I'm just saying. Which is cool. We got actual wheat in the White House. I mean, that is amazing. But, oh yeah, so the vision, I saw them returning, and those who pierced him will see him when he comes. And it's a representation. Anyway, I was seeing the angels of God, and their armor was the appearance of Donald Trump, because those who killed, basically, at the end of this thing, they're going to kill all Christians. They're going to Ambassador Stevens you and me. They're going to Ambassador Stevens Donald Trump. They're going to Charlie Kirk us. What's it mean to be Ambassador Steven? That means a big conspiracy to kill someone and parade their dead body in the streets so that all Islam can celebrate. Meanwhile, Obama is over there with some secret messaging system. Obama murdered Ambassador Stevens. Plausibly deniable event. Straight up, Obama. We know. God knows. Anyway. And then Charlie Kirk. What's it mean to be Charlie Kirk? It's where you get shot in the neck and all your enemies celebrate. So they're going to celebrate the death of Donald Trump. When nuclear war happens, there's going to be some people who are celebrating. Until the sky starts. That's when God's wrath begins. The wrath of God. And then they're going to realize, wait a minute. Nobody's able to build anything new. Well, they already have a good enough technology. But the technology will cease to advance. As a matter of fact, technology only advances through God's people, really. Anyway, so when we return, those who killed Charlie Kirk, there will be an angel that looks like Charlie Kirk who deals with them. Those who murder me, when that day comes, there will be angels who come down that look just like me. In the same way, after they murder and kill Donald Trump, I hate to say it, but it's going to happen eventually. It's going to happen at midnight, very likely. And if they can, they'll parade his body. They'll do what they did to Ambassador Stevens, Charlie Kirk. They'll celebrate until the return, which is 3.5 years later, after nuclear war. So from the day of nuclear war happens, the hour of God's judgment, the next day is day 1 of the 1,260 days, 1,290 days of Daniel, 1,235 days of Daniel. Those days begin right at nuclear war. And so the 2 witnesses prophesy 1,260 days. That begins. That day 1 is the day after nuclear war. And then once you get to 1,260 days, the 2 witnesses are put to death. 3.5 days later, so 1,263.5 days, the 2 witnesses are raised. 1,290 days, Jesus returns to Mount Zion with 144,000. Okay, takes Mount Zion, and that 1,335th day, the mission is complete. There's a 45 day, or wait, 1,390. Yeah, there's a 45-day campaign where the angels are sent out from Jerusalem, from Mount Zion, and they take the earth, and it's a 45-day campaign. So whoever makes it to the 1,335th day, that's the day that God declares victory, and all evil people have been removed from the earth completely. And it's only godly people who are in this world at the 1,335th day. And that's from the book of Daniel. And you can look into this. You'll find out what I'm saying is true. And anybody who contradicts what I'm saying, the preachers who say it's a 7-year tribulation period, it's 1,260 days, 1,235 days it's actually 335 days is the total amount. It's the exact total amount. From the book of Daniel, read it. And blessed is he who makes it to the 1,000. See, in other words, the people in this earth live through the tribulation, and at the end, probably in third world countries, like hiding in the Amazon forest where they can hunt and gather food. But only the righteous people live. And at 1,335 days, Jesus' return is complete. And all the evil people are removed, and those who are still on this earth are blessed. See, a lot of people don't understand how that works. But it's not a 7-year period of wrath. It's a 3.5-year period of wrath. 42 months. And the Bible even says that the beast tramples on the great city for how long? 42 months. And it's not an exact date. You can tell that the two witnesses prophesy an exact number of days. But the beast reigns for 42 months. It's not an exact number of days. There's leeway of probably about 15 to 20 days. Might be 1,260 days. Might be 1,290 days. Might be 1,335 days.